Hello there, Max here, and today we're going to be watching a Minecraft movie. This one is called Destroying a World That Doesn't Exist. Now, a few people I've seen on the sides here have seemed to wanted to call it the best video of 2026. We will certainly see how that goes, considering it's still pretty darn early in the year to be able to say that, and you never know if there's another ish style video that might come out. And let's see now. I think we'll go ahead and just get this started up here. All I know is that it is a Minecraft-based movie. I have no idea if it is an SMP type of thing and it's going off from there, but I'm certainly very interested to find out. If you enjoy, please do leave a like, leave any comments for me in the comments, especially if you have anything you'd like me to react towards, and please do subscribe to help join and build up my community and follow along more in the future. I'll leave a link to the original in the description. Weefies, please do take it away. Be sure to get yourself some drinks and food, because it's going to be a long one, good 2 hours. And I'm definitely going to be pausing from here and there.
Run, Avery is the last line in a book that Avery did not write. A few months ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he discovers a mine in his Minecraft world that he claims he never built. Inside the mine is a chest with a book, with various ramblings and a message at the end addressed to him.
Well, clearly somebody made it.
But if not Avery, then who wrote this book, and how did it get into Avery's world? Well, just recently, Avery uploaded again, a 15-hour video trying to find out why this book exists.
15 hours? Okay, this is definitely some sort of a setup.
Why was he warned to run away, and what is behind these gates?
Darkness. It's Kingdom Hearts!
You see, also just a few months ago, a Google Drive folder was discovered containing footage of a player named Durlord3 exploring this exact same world. He digs into the wall of the mine and finds a cave full of structures that should be impossible to find in any normal Minecraft world. Except, he also claims that he didn't build any of this and just discovered this world on his computer. But when he finally reaches the end of the cave, Durlord3 sees something behind these gates.
Sure.
Something that he censored and that drove him into running for his life and leaving this one last message to Avery before completely disappearing off the face of the internet.
Then how would you know who the next person is supposed to be to see this?
Since then, we know Avery found Durlord's laptop in a storage locker and has been using it as his daily computer, only recently discovering this cave and the book addressed to him. But what happened to Durlord3 after he recorded this footage? How did he know who Avery was if Avery doesn't seem to know him? And why did he warn Avery to run away? Why does this strange world exist?
Because somebody made it, duh.
And, most importantly, what did Durlord see behind the gates?
Alright, you got me. You got a nice little hook here. Let's see how it goes. See, I'm a very big natural skeptic, so I always think there's some sort of level of something pre-done for everything.
Hey guys, so as you probably know, there was a video about my world, which I saw. I don't know who this Durlord3 guy is, but if he left me—
I'm already skeptical of the way he says my world, as if he made it or something already. It's like come on, why would he even say it that way in particular?
This message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened. As far as I can tell, there's nowhere to reach him.
As Avery explores the cave, there's no evidence of what could have happened to Durlord3, no messages he left behind.
Very nice statue work.
But finally, Avery reaches a crossroads at the end of the tunnel, and despite the book's warnings, he turns left. Oh. Right.
But,
Just kidding, just kidding.
well, it makes me wonder, what's to the right anyways?
And there they are. The gates.
I'm gonna be very upset if this is just a big setup for a big old ad. Yep, those are certainly gates. Let me guess, those are also going to get censored out, and so this is going to make our current character, who is actually narrating things, have to go in for himself to see it. It's War Thunder!
It's just a block of gold?
Is that it? It's just a gold block. It's not really that crazy.
Even Avery seems a little disappointed. It looks like we've hit a dead end.
Dun dun dun! I'm pretty sure it was a cut there somewhere.
There is not a single cut in this footage, from when Avery goes behind the gates to when he finds himself in this place. The footage doesn't cut once, and somehow he's here.
I mean, it could have easily been teleported or something.
Apparently, he also got changed into survival mode and can't change back. Whatever this is, it shouldn't be possible in any normal Minecraft world, but it might bring us one step closer to finding out what happened to Durlord 3. If
Why wouldn't that be possible? I mean, you just have to have a whole bunch of crazy programming skills, wouldn't you?
he also went through these gates and ended up here before he disappeared, then there might be some clues as to what happened to him. And Avery seems to agree, because instead of what any normal person would do here, he turns left into another gate.
That is very loud!
This is the last time I'll say this, but it should not be possible for any of this to happen in a normal Minecraft world.
Probably modded.
How and who built this is completely beyond me, but Avery keeps going, following the bridges through these giant mountains.
I mean, people were saying that parkour civilization was impossible, so, I mean, come on. You were standing still for a good long there. See, if this is a normal person, you're gonna jump and see and do a bunch of crazy things all over the place. You're not just gonna stand still and staring at stuff. Oh, sure, now it gets quiet. Oh, come on. Who just stands there staring at a bridge and then suddenly it falls? Come on, you know that's definitely an acted up thing.
But it's not over yet. As Avery keeps going from mountain to mountain, more and more disappear all around him. Every second counts, and if Avery isn't fast enough, he'll fall right into the void.
Quit standing there staring at stuff and move! Yes, it's a very nice tree. Let's move along. Also, if I'm recording stuff, I'm gonna be talking my head off. Are you kidding me? I couldn't stand being this quiet for that long. Well, I mean, if there are things going around me, I'm gonna comment on them. Yeah, his sense of urgency seems to have died out, didn't it? Yes, we get it. There's a tree and everything's falling behind you. Get moving.
As Avery heads over to this massive tree, I want to mention something you might have noticed. Some of the blocks on the mountains didn't look naturally generated. I mean, none of this looks naturally generated, but some of these blocks don't look like they're part of the mountains. In
Like people place things there, perhaps?
fact, if we take a look back at Durlord 3's footage and inventory before he vanished, all of the blocks we can see on the mountains line up with blocks that he had in his inventory. That likely means that Durlord 3 was here, and we now have a concrete trail of breadcrumbs to follow and find him. And just as Avery reaches the roots of the tree, we can see even more clues.
Why would you find a person who would probably logged out wait a long time
I mean,
ago?
this bridge is obvious, but there are also small specks of moss that must have been placed by hand. Someone was definitely here.
This whole thing is frustrating me.
And after reaching the bottom, Avery heads into yet another gate. And he's back. Except now he's one row of doors closer to the end of the hall, one row closer to Durlord 3. Whatever this place is, disregarding who even made it, Durlord 3 is almost definitely somewhere here. Behind one of these gates is the answer to what happened to Durlord and the truth of what this place is. All Avery has to do—
Alright, I'm trying to suspend my whole suspension of disbelief and all that jazz. Oh my goodness, it's clearly a whole scripted thing, but I just hate it when people's like, hey, this is all impossible. It just really insults my intelligence kind of thing, man. But I'm trying to hold off on it.
is keep looking.
There was a trail of blocks, so hopefully following them should lead me to Durlord. Shouldn't be too hard.
Why would it lead to somebody who probably logged off? I'm sorry. I'm just getting so frustrated with this whole premise. I mean, it gives me, like, Ages of Mist vibes. I do like that. It's good vibes. I do love it. It's just playing a little too hard at its theme, a little. For example, how many people are really gonna just stand there looking and staring at that for about 10 to 12, 20 seconds? It's almost like they're playing it up for an audience. Need a light? Could you make the music a little bit louder? I couldn't quite hear it. Yes, it's a very nice door. Go keep on going, man. It didn't change up. See, now you hear something. Now's a good time to start looking around.
The light went out. It's a small detail, but the light from the house that Avery just explored, it's gone. That doesn't just happen normally, and it can only mean one thing.
That you're not alone?
Something is here.
Or, you know, there's some sort of a program block that probably just destroyed it or something, you know. I guess there's a dungeon nearby. You know, it would probably be creepier to me if the narrator has not spoken at all in the entire thing, and we were just going through this without any narration whatsoever. If that way you're just taking it as if it's a full-on experience from what this person is doing. Did I just see somebody down there? Also, who goes into these kind of worlds without an inventory full of stuff? You will literally have only like the bare necessity blocks of like that you can just survive a fall with. You didn't bring any work boxes, you didn't bring any building boxes, you don't even have any dirt from digging anything. Come on. You seriously mean to tell me you came into this world with nothing? And then they try to say there's no cuts happening. There's clearly a cut happening in that particular darkness. Ugh.
Avery exits a little rattled, rightfully so, but once again he's another row of doors closer to the end, another row closer to Durlord 3. It was brief, but you may have caught sight of a single crafting table when Avery was running up the stairs. It doesn't make sense to just be there, which again likely means that someone was here before Avery, someone like Durlord. It might be creepy, but we're on the right track. We just have to keep watching.
And now we're on Mars!
Avery finds himself in a desert, with no clear indication of where to go from here. In the distance, we can see various ruins, structures that are far too big to have been built by any passing player.
Baloney! I know plenty of people who will build things even bigger than this. Are you kidding me?
Whatever they are, they've been here for a while. Somewhere out there has to be an exit gate that'll get us closer to Durlord. And, without any direction, Avery heads off.
And what's the big obsession with the Durlord guy? Like, you should know that if he's not around anymore, he's not going to be around. Now, he could have had a path that he had gone before and left blocked behind it. And you should better say following the path that Durlord had gone along or something like that. But he's not going to be here in the same different world that you're just logging in on just because he's probably logged off long ago. Plus, it's a whole different world that, like, not even the same server thing. Jesus, you're breaking my brain.
Blind. Into the night.
And he'll just happen to find the right place.
It's strangely quiet in the desert. No sign of anything following Avery.
And of course, the loud music blaring in our ears.
He passes ruin after ruin after ruin. The scenery doesn't seem to change no matter where he goes. The dunes are endless in every direction. Until finally, Avery sees it.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was literally just a building that was shaped of the word it?
An obelisk.
And also, why is he even bothering typing when he could just say things?
And as Avery gets closer, we can see that it has some strange symbols carved into the base. Avery pauses, as if trying to decipher the code, and the footage stalls. But quickly, Avery opens chat as if he realized something.
Bro is speaking enchanting table.
What?
Yeah, maybe I gave him a little too much credit. Avery decides he can't solve these runes and turns away, but quickly spots a crafting table in the distance, another sign that, yet again, someone was here. And over the hill, even further, there it is again. Another gate. Avery goes through,
And everything that was involved in that place meant nothing.
and once more finds himself closer to the end of the hall. I'm trying to understand how this all works. Remember, we started in Avery's single-player world, which had no business having this massive
I mean, at this point, I would just break a bunch of blocks that are ground on there and just go straight over to the other dock thing.
tunnel in the first place, but okay, sure, let's accept that. From there, Avery entered the same gate we saw Durlord 3 look behind in the original footage, but instead of something censored, this time all there was a gold block. But when Avery left the gate, he ended up somewhere completely different, a massive hall of doors. Each
Like, why would you even bother typing anything out if there's nobody in there?
door seems to connect to a different world, and scattered around these worlds are blocks that we know Durlord 3 had in his inventory. Breadcrumbs that tell us we're on the right track to finding out what happened to him, but there's still 14 hours left of Avery's footage, so if we want to figure out what happens, we have to keep watching.
See, I would like to get more into this, it's just that these things that he keeps saying, oh, this possibly can't happen. Dude, for crying out loud, it's stuff that can totally happen with mods and things and programming. It's like, come on, you're taking me out here from that. Like, it's all beautiful and fascinating and stuff, but it's just playing too hard to... And now we're in the, what is it called? The, darn it, that dune place in, Subnautica with the red grass. Dang it, I forgot what it was called.
Avery goes from house to house, exploring this seemingly much more tranquil world. Every one of these worlds has an entrance gate and an exit gate, but this red dimension is the first one without an obvious exit, and as a result, Avery doesn't know what to do. He's kind of just here. The only thing he can do is go from house to house and try to find any clue about where the exit gate is.
Let me guess, you're gonna break the light and something's gonna appear? Or nope, we were just faking us out. Really? Just a different block? That's your best hint? And the fact that he actually spotted it is BS to me.
But there's nothing here. Everywhere he looks, it's just dead end after dead end. He tries counting the beds in each house, going to every last one and taking note. Maybe this is the way out.
Why would it mean anything? You don't have anything to input it in towards or something.
But once again, there's no pattern. And Avery gives up.
Where are you? I know you're here. I said, where are you? Answer me. Where are you?
You don't even know who you're looking for.
Look at me. I am here. You were so eager to find me earlier. Come at me.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Come to me right now or I'll leave.
My goodness, he certainly is taking his sweet time hitting the button, eh?
What am I doing? It's New Year friggin' Eve and
Oh, it just happens to be New Year's Eve when he's doing this. Oh, ooh.
here I am playing this stupid Minecraft world.
And you're just happening to be typing it into a chat where nobody is technically able to read it.
God, like, what am I doing with my life? I can't do this, dear Lord. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not smart like you are. I can't figure this out.
I thought you said you didn't even know who the person was. How do you know they're smart? How do you know they're just not lucky and wandering around places?
How am I supposed to find you? Please, give me a clue.
Really? You're just gonna swap up your FOV slider? Why? If anything, we should probably be making it more instead of narrower. All that build-up is to say, oh, there's nothing here. But suddenly there just happens to be a work blocks. Ooh, and all of a sudden there just happens to be another door.
But something isn't right.
Let me guess, you're gonna head right into the middle of that thing and it's a trap.
Rewinding the footage and looking at this exact spot on the hill, there's no crafting table in sight. This table appeared later, as if to guide Avery to this exit gate. Someone or something must have placed it when Avery wasn't looking. If this was Durlord's doing, there's no reason he would hide himself like this, and this might be the case for every crafting table we've seen thus far. So if it isn't Durlord 3 leaving this trail,
It's Herobrine! No.
then who or what is Avery following?
I'm coming, dear Lord.
Why are you tossing everything out? Why don't you just keep
Don't
it?
you worry.
Why is it supposed to be like some big mission or something that you're trying to rescue him or something? What are you talking about by trying to worry? What the heck? I mean, don't get me wrong, every one of these worlds is very beautiful and gorgeous, and I do like taking them in, but the whole story is actually taking me out of it.
The next world that Avery enters looks like a small town. It's also pretty calm, and like the last one, there's no obvious direction of where to go, nor are there any breadcrumbs that Durlord might have left behind.
Or maybe look a little bit more than just the front entrance.
All Avery can do, once again, is walk around looking for any clues.
Doing a piss poor job of it, if you ask me. Ooh, a chair with an adjustable back. Nice. I sure hope all this music is not copyrighted. Ooh! Yes, it's a statue. Very nice. Let there be night!
Out of nowhere, the sky goes black and we can hear a noise.
Oh, well, you're dead.
It's not about finding the next gate anymore. It's about getting out of here without being seen.
By what? And of course, we had a heartbeat for dramatic tension. You don't even know what the heck you're trying to avoid. Like, what are you trying to hide from? You haven't even seen whatever the threat is supposed to be. You just hear thumping music. See, if there was even something to be looking at you by, or like a statue that's shifting around or something, maybe that's something, but there's nothing happening! I mean, the music choice is great and all, but you've not made any sort of some actual evidence of a threat. Let me guess. At some point, we're gonna pass wherever that statue was before, and it's gonna be magically gone. Oh, and he happens to find the door.
It's closed.
happen to run into the darkness as... And now you just happen to land in some weird water world now? What the frick? And now you're just standing there letting yourself drown? What the heck, man? Who does that?
What?
You spend all that time just to say that?
What was that?
We're 30 minutes into this and I'm getting so frustrated.
You don't understand. I've never felt like that in my life.
Who are you talking to?
Why was I so scared? Why am I so scared?
What? Who are you talking to?
I can't do this.
There's nobody there listening to you, dude.
I'm sorry, dear Lord. I just can't do this. Every time I try and do anything, it just doesn't work.
Dude, you've only just begun. It's literally been only half an hour.
I can't solve any puzzles. I can't figure anything
There hasn't even been any puzzles.
out. And now, I'm scared of a game.
Dude, it's not even that scary.
I'm just not enough.
Clearly. You literally just landed in this one spot and haven't even looked around for the next point. Jeez Louise.
But if not me, then who else?
Probably anybody else.
I have to keep going.
I mean, do you have to really? Oh, sure, you didn't post that one.
It's clear that whatever is causing Avery to feel this way, whatever is filling him with this much fear,
It's entirely scripted.
must want something from him. If it left him a false trail of crafting tables and essentially coerced him into going deeper into this world, it must be leading
Coerced him. He ran right into the darkness for no other dumb reason.
him somewhere. But I don't know what the goal is. Why is Avery important? And what even is leading him in the first place? Not once have we actually seen a monster
That's my point as well. There's nothing no stakes have been set up for this whole thing to keep me interested in this.
or an entity. We've heard noises and seen blocks get destroyed and placed, but never seen something physical actually come after Avery. But
And you're trying to make it sound like it's some big mystery when it's just a mod.
nonetheless, his reactions are very real. He's clearly been terrified on multiple occasions.
It's scripted.
So whatever the thing in this world is, its plan is working. And Avery is only getting more and more hopeless.
It's only been a few minutes, good lord. Hopeless my ass. Now you have a boat. Maybe you can move a little bit easier. I wouldn't go down there if I were you. But I'm sure he's just going to go down there and it happens to be the right way. Why are you just standing there? What are you looking around for? You've already established there's nothing here. And cut.
Finally, Avery exits the canals and enters a strange walled-in world with some structure in the center. And for the first time in a while, the exit to this world is obvious. The gate that'll take Avery back to the Great Hall, and hopefully closer to his goal of finding Durlord 3, is just on the other side of this courtyard.
Why do we even care about Durlord 3? You already said he doesn't even know who he is.
But after a few moments of hesitation, Avery turns around
Why? You've already established that those are supposed to be the ways you're supposed to be going.
and decides to just take a peek into the church.
The big old question mark. Okay, congratulations. That sucks as you clearly put so much effort into this world, but it's just not working with the like, oh my god, this acting is killing me.
You are safe here.
Oh, here we go.
Rest here. You are safe.
Rest how?
Take shelter from that which haunts you. Nothing can reach you here. You are safe. It must be such a fearful thing to fall into a realm of which you do not belong. Worry not. You are safe here. Nothing can hurt you.
Ooh, censored. Ooh. Now what? So is this supposed to be him actually reading something that we're just have censored for us, or what? Uh-huh, sure. Can we get a move on? No wonder it takes 2 hours. Nobody does anything!
Avery exits the book and slowly heads outside the church, but he's no longer interested in the gate. He collects a few flowers from a patch by the outside wall and begins roaming around the courtyard,
Why?
slowly planting flowers at various gravestones, as if in a trance. I didn't censor that footage earlier. I don't know what it said inside that book, but whatever
Gee, I wonder why.
Avery read caused him to slip into some sort of dazed state. He continues to walk around, planting flowers, moving water in and out of this well. And clearing up the ferns outside the church. He then walks, without thought, into this lake and begins to drown.
Is his name Ben? Oh, he just happened to snap out of it at the last moment. Ooh.
And he repeats this cycle.
Oh, he doesn't even snap out of it. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
For 12 hours. For 12 hours straight, Avery walks back and
How? You don't even eat any food during this point.
forth along
Therefore, you don't get any more hunger back, so your health doesn't come back. So if you drown yourself again, you die.
this courtyard, mindlessly planting and replanting flowers, emptying and filling this well, clearing up more and more and more ferns around the church, completely devoid of any emotion, any sign of thought, anything at all.
Okay, you could have just skipped this part. This part's just not even... Then eventually something's gonna snap out of him, or he's gonna die officially, and then somebody else picks up the page.
For periods of time, sometimes an hour, he'll just pause, staring at the text. You are safe here.
Trying so damn hard, man. Okay, Mr. Narrator, if you're the one in control of the timing, you can go ahead and speed things up a little bit! You've made your point, it's monotonous as hell. But no, he's not gonna do that because I guess that ruins the story or something. I feel real special watching this thing, if you know what I mean.
I don't know who this Durlord 3 guy is, but if he left me this message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened. There was a trail of blocks, so hopefully following them should lead me to Durlord. I'm coming, Durlord. Don't you worry. If not me, then who else?
Probably anybody else.
I have to keep going.
Do you have to, really? I mean, I guess it goes on for another hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes at this point, right? Also, if he was going on for over 12 hours, you would think somebody would have checked on him by now. Ooh, now he's magically come out of his trance. Remember who you are. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. We get it. You're out of the trance. Get a move on.
I'm so sorry.
Really?
I forgot.
Okay, just get a move on.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I won't forget again.
Oh my god, this acting is so freaking cringe.
Forget.
Finally, we get a move on! Jeez, it's only been 12 hours.
But the battle isn't over yet. He's one bridge closer to Durlord 3. But to get to him, he still has a ways to go.
I know this is definitely like some sort of scripted story thingy here, but I am coming from the perspective as this is actually some player doing this stuff, and it's just the most inane, insane, dumb stuff I've ever seen a player do. Oh, come on, you could have made that jump. There you go. It's such a shame I'm not enjoying myself so much because I'm loving the backgrounds, I'm loving the ambiance, but the storytelling is shite. Like, look at that! Someone put some real effort into making this stuff, but it's the overacting is driving me up the wall. Ooh, press the button! Press the button! Hi! Hi!
As Avery kills this drown to get food, we see something interesting in the water.
Finally, social interaction!
Pattern, and Avery notices it as well. It's likely that this pattern is actually some sort of door
Only just now there's a mob that has shown up in the entire series? Ooh!
that opens up another room, and the button that Avery pressed earlier might have something to do with opening it. He goes around the pond, and on each one of these pillars is another button revealing some valuable block, and Avery lists all of them out. But what to actually do with them isn't obvious.
Well, at least we now seem actually have a puzzle here.
After a bit of thinking, Avery tries simply breaking into the pillars.
This is the first time he thought about doing that for something?
If this is meant to be a riddle or combination lock, then you can force it open by looking at the wiring. But inside of every single pillar is nothing. It's just a small circuit that reveals the valuable block by opening the trapdoor. No connection to any sort of larger redstone circuit, except this pillar with the diamond block. Inside it, it has a small tower made of quartz, but it doesn't seem to lead anywhere special. The puzzle must have something to do with the blocks themselves, not with the actual buttons, and Avery is once again stuck in figuring it out.
Screw this.
Oh, here we go with the melodrama bullshit again.
Screw this puzzle.
Oh, it's too hard. Okay, Dark Side Phil.
The block that this door is made of is netherite, the hardest breakable block in all of Minecraft.
Well, better get breaking.
Without any tools, it takes 4 minutes and 10 seconds to destroy.
Well, better keep at it.
Very few people would willingly choose to break the netherite here because chances are solving this puzzle would open the door instantly. But Avery is done trying to solve these puzzles how the world wants him to.
I mean, it's not exactly like you've been trying that hard.
He's going to find Durlord 3 his own way.
Listen, I love a good Gordian knot analogy as anybody else, but come on, man. A little bit forced at me? You could have just used obsidian or something, maybe a little like that way you don't have to hold on this for too long. Blaring loud music into our ears the entire time? They're really gonna make us sit here for the entire 4 minutes. No wonder this is 2 hours long! I mean, honestly, scripted-wise, that's probably all you had to do anyways, because they didn't give any extra blocks for you to use to put on the actual dang puzzle.
Stupid puzzle.
Really? You're just going to just stand there and complain about the puzzle and not just get a murder? Thank God we should have only 2 more of these things, right? Alright, what's gonna be the next level of BS that gets in your way? Oh look, the Library of Alexandria! Inside of an Escher painting.
Avery enters into another world. A library.
I mean, we've already made it all pretty darn clear. Everything is a new world.
That seems to extend infinitely in every direction. Scattered around it are strange books.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! I know that one! I know that one! That's Ranger's Apprentice!
But nothing that looks like it was left by Durlord 3. Without any direction, Avery keeps going through the library.
Gravity Falls, really?
But finally, he catches sight of something in the distance.
By happenstance! And? Go on.
Only one step left. as there always is. Brother wishes to wait.
You found him, and he's not looking too good.
You're not a very hard guy to catch, you know, Avery.
It's you.
Me.
Me.
I found you.
That you
Me too.
did.
I found you. I was starting to think I'd never find you.
Why would you even looking for him in the first place?
What can I say?
Are you okay? What happened?
Why haven't you just disconnected and gone home already?
Why did you leave all that in my world?
Well, I'll be honest, I wasn't in the best state of mind when I left that message.
What do you mean?
Did you read the book?
I skimmed it.
What book?
The book in the lectern right above us.
Well, you kind of cut me off.
My bad. You should read it.
Okay, one sec.
And he's just gonna stand there? Look, the books. And then he's gonna leave or something. You sure you want to stand exactly where
Only
you
one
were?
step left. As there always is. Brother wishes to wait. Something's in the air. I do not
hear it. I hear impatience. The weight of the flock. They want it. The one. They call for it. Beg for it. Knock for it. Yet, the key soon turns. Our future awaits. Father has spoken.
Are we really gonna go read this melodramatic baloney all through these 10 pages, or are they gonna censor half of it as well?
The final eve is ready. I wish I knew the ritual, but he tells me nothing. It will save us from this old world, show us something new. To speak honestly now, I can hear it in the air when I close his eyes and listen. I woke before dawn to see Brother Aeneas, eyes dark, frozen, whispering, chanting, until he wasn't there. I do not feel well. Father can't know. Dawn has come. Father said nothing. He guided me to it. The altar. I wait there now. Am I to speak to it? They've stepped back. I await the one we are all here for.
I'm so tempted to skip through this! It's pointless!
The king, the king, the king. That writhing thing like night and dawn below. I must write. Drown it out, drown it. I can't hear the tapping. Mend me as one. It was not a door. It was an entrance. I must write quieter. Something fell on me.
I didn't even know you could change the color of the typing on there.
Impossible maker. It knew all of me. The screams lasted just 3 seconds. They echoed longer into his silence.
And then he stops talking, and now it's just rambling.
The wrong god came.
Oh, sure, now it's talking again.
We let it. Please, find the doors. Close them all. They will not all look like doors. You will know them when you are close.
So what? They're supposed to be closing the doors? They didn't exactly leave an instruction manual on how to do that.
What does it mean? It's weird, but what does it mean?
It means it's time to log off and go to bed.
Do you know about the King in Yellow?
Really? You're gonna turn this into a King in Yellow story?
No.
Do you know about Haster?
You shouldn't name him.
No. Is that the king in yellow?
Okay, there's unfortunately no way I can put this that doesn't sound a little insane, so
Welcome to Lovecraft, everyone.
bear with me. The thing that the book talks about, the king, I guess, is something unknowable. It's something that shouldn't be able to exist because it is everything that exists.
So it should exist.
That's what the book is talking about. That's what was behind the gates. But it's not like anything I can describe. It doesn't have a shape, or at least you don't see a shape. When I looked at it, at least, it floods your mind with knowledge. Knowledge it was never meant to hold. Everything that once was, everything that now is, and everything that will be, stuffed into your head. And through that, it shows you that everything that you think you know, your whole reality, is a world that doesn't exist. That everything you think is true is a tiny, tiny, minuscule part of an unknowable whole.
Spoiler alert, you're in a video game called Minecraft.
You live in an illusion, and it crams all of that truth into a mind far too small to handle it instantly. And it hurts like a truck.
Clearly.
That was behind the gates?
Yeah.
So, you knew to warn me because...
Because I knew you the second I saw it. I knew you would find this place and post a video.
Are you okay?
Something about this place makes it better. God knows how. That's the interesting part. I know nothing about this place, so much about the real world. Well, the real world, but nothing about here.
So, you're okay?
Well, I feel like my head's gonna explode if I look away from the screen. But as long as I don't do that, then yeah, I'm okay.
How long have you been here?
Couldn't tell you. After I
I'm sure his power went out once or twice by now.
wrote the book, I passed out for a second, but I knew that I would die, or at least not be able to think if I stayed where I was. It's like I could see in my mind all of the possible routes I could take, and the only gap in my brain was what would happen if I went back through the gates. So I uploaded the video and went back. I have no idea how long it's been. I have no sense of time anymore.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, I'd ask you to leave.
I'm not
but
leaving.
I know.
There's no way I'm leaving you here.
Why? You barely know the guy.
You know that there's no reason for you to get involved with this.
That thing was in my world. I'm spending my freaking New Year's Eve playing this game.
Hey, you can log off at any time, dude.
You know what time it is? It's almost midnight. I've been playing this world for 13 hours, looking for you. And you're gonna tell me to leave you here?
You could always come back another day. It's not like it's gonna disappear on you. Or will it?
After all that?
I know, and I appreciate it, but you're getting into something that isn't worth getting into.
Well, why are you getting into it?
I'm already in it, Avery. I saw it. I can't look away from my screen. I might as well figure out something while I'm here.
Okay, so let's figure it out together.
You're putting yourself at risk. For someone you don't even know.
Yeah, I am. And it doesn't matter.
My head hurts whenever I try to think about, okay, so either his power must have gone out at some point. He has to have some way to pay his bills while he's doing things, or either that or somebody else is, or he's not actually with somebody else, so nobody else is there. It's like, oh my god, like, come on, man, you're plot holes everywhere.
You're a person. You looked out for me enough to warn me. And now I'm here. And I'm staying.
So what do you suppose we do?
Maybe we could move somewhere else?
You're the guy who knows
Walk and talk, maybe?
everything now.
Okay, I guess that's true. Did you see what the book said?
A
Well,
lot of dumb
it
BS.
said a lot of things.
Right. Some group of people was trying to summon this thing. Some idiots, mind you. They saw it too, at least the one writing did, and he left us a clue. To close the doors.
Like,
Yeah, that's a clue, huh? And that's more of a full-on objective than a clue.
the doors in the giant hallway?
Right, maybe. But I wager that the giant door at the end of the hall might be the more interesting one.
You think?
Right. So we have to get to it.
I think s-
Dun dun dun! The other foot has dropped.
And just like that, that's the end of Avery's footage. That's all we get. It just
Really?
goes black, right as we learn what happened to Durlord 3, right as we see him again. He's gone. But there's a lead. Because that random clutter of letters that Durlord 3 sent earlier in the chat, that's a Google Drive link.
Oh no, here
And
we go.
finally, we get to see what Durlord saw. What happened to him all this time. The footage opens with Durlord 3 writing in a book. He confirms everything that we heard him tell Avery, that the creature he saw behind the gates, the king, if you will, forced an unknowable truth into his mind. We can catch a glimpse of the other pages in his journal, but he doesn't ever go back to them. In fact, it's quite the opposite. He confirms what we know, that this place, this realm of the king, somehow makes the pain bearable. That when he looks away from the screen, he feels like he's losing his mind, but staring at the computer in this world is somehow keeping him sane. He tries talking
What a
in
coincidence!
chat and pausing the game, but the pain is too much. He mentions the only thing he has for food are some smoothies in the fridge by his computer, but he can't turn away from the screen without the pain coming back. He just has to reach in and hope there's still more. But left without anything else to do, curiosity gets the best of him,
Ma, can you get me another smoothie?
and he decides to head through the first gate.
You would think he would have kept his cell phone pretty close by, or maybe he can make alt tab to another side of a screen to order a pizza or something. Oh, you know, it even kind of sounds like he's in a dorm room in a college. He could have called one of his college buddies or something.
Back. We've seen this place before, but Durlord goes a different direction from where we saw Avery go, also seemingly unaware of the danger hidden in these mountains.
Oh god, don't tell me we're gonna watch this entire thing over again for another hour through his perspective.
It's gone. But this time, it's different. Durlord doesn't panic, and instead, he begins to experiment. Carefully, he walks across the next bridge, looking around at every nearby mountain, waiting for one to vanish. And it never does. Until he steps on the next one. One of the mountains that used to be connected, it's gone, but it's not the one that Durlord came from. Curiously, he looks around. The mountains are quiet, so he
No shit!
begins mining. He gathers plenty of moss before continuing on to the next bridge, experimenting further.
Where did he pull that out of his butt from?
Maybe you figured it out too. The mountains were never disappearing randomly, nor were they ever hunting you down. There's rules. Durlord can place blocks, break blocks, walk on bridges, walk on his own blocks, but the moment he steps onto a new mountain, another one gets deleted. It's not necessarily
Almost like it's leading you down the right path.
the one he came from, it's a random neighbor. And Durlord seems to get that too. There's just one more thing he has to test. When a mountain has multiple neighbors, one gets deleted. But when a mountain only has one, it gets deleted. So Durlord is completely safe as long as he places his own blocks. But that all raises another question.
Why?
What happens if a mountain has no neighbors?
I mean, that one has neighbors.
Using these rules, Durlord creates mountains all around him, bridging gaps to new ones and even bringing back old ones. Breaking connections, making connections, until finally, he sees it. The tree.
Durlord?
Avery,
Well, that doesn't make much sense.
how did you get here? Why are you here? Didn't you read the book?
I wanted to find you. I had to make sure you were alright.
You need to disconnect, Avery. You didn't see it, did you?
See what?
You need to delete this world.
What about you?
I'll be okay. You just need to go.
Don't you want to look around at least?
How did he even get here if he wasn't even know who he was in the beginning?
What even is this place?
You need to leave.
We can't look around?
You want to explore?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. But this can't be Avery. We saw Avery's footage. We know that Avery and Durlord meet in the library, not here in the mountains, which means that this Avery must be a fake. And Durlord seems to realize that too. Maybe by the way that it's speaking, but regardless, this is not Avery.
Or was Avery always not real? Is maybe none of this is real?
Avery, do you know how this world works?
Not really.
Okay, there are 3 rules. If a mountain has more than one neighbor, and you step on it, a random neighbor gets deleted. If a mountain has one neighbor, and you step on it, that mountain gets deleted.
Right.
And if a mountain has no neighbors, and you step on it, it generates new neighbors.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
I mean, it seems consistent.
Consistent?
Makes sense to me. Reminds me of that one thing. Like, Kanye's something.
What?
Conway's Game of Life?
Yeah, that.
Close, but you're wrong. There's actually a fourth rule as well.
There is?
You can actually control which of the neighbors gets deleted. It's not random.
Wouldn't that go against the logic?
Maybe, but this world is illogical, and it's too limiting to think like that.
So how do you control it?
So you're saying that because it is illogical, you can use logic to make it logical.
Simple. You ask. Just say a number in chat. It starts with the mountain you came from and goes clockwise.
The heck do you get? Oh, are you messing with them?
Here. Wanna try it?
Sure.
Here, try it. Say 2, and that one over there will delete.
2.
Ooh.
Idiot.
I wonder how he figured that
Be a
one.
more convincing Avery next time. Durlord explains how if the fake Avery appeared as soon as he saw the tree and immediately tried to distract him, chances are that tree is exactly where he doesn't want Durlord to go. So, of course, that's exactly where he's going.
Of course.
How the king even conjured up a fake Avery is something I couldn't tell you. And if you don't know what just happened, the trap was something that Durlord had set earlier, just in case. Using his green blocks, he pretended that this mountain had 2 bridges, when
I always thought that the Avery and them didn't even know each other.
in reality, it only had 1. But Durlord 3 isn't done here just yet. Just in case anyone tries to follow him, he leaves a false trail leading to the lower gate, because as he says, a gut instinct is telling him to search one more thing.
Oh, what's that gonna be, I wonder?
So he goes up.
I wonder what's gonna be at the top of the tree. Is it the 16th Colossus? If you know, you know. Ooh, it's another gate.
After taking the top
Doesn't seem that different so far.
gate, Durlord ends up considerably far, on a bridge we never saw Avery stand on. And the next gate takes him to yet another familiar location.
What's making him hesitate so much?
Something about this world is wrong. I can't place it, but something feels awful.
Why? You're in a video game. You wouldn't even be able to feel anything about it.
And just like Avery, he too can't resist the temptation of checking the church.
Please don't read it all. Or at least, you know, not read it all out loud. And then we get the censored stuff.
Except Durlord's reaction is different. The words are censored here too, but they don't have the same effect on him as they did on Avery. If anything, he's just disgusted.
Weird.
I don't want to stay in here for too long. I can only imagine what'll happen. But as he's about to leave, he changes his mind. And after thinking for a few moments, he decides what he wants to write.
Sure,
And heads
okay.
into the next gate.
What a coinkydink! So what, you basically just shortcutted about 5 places?
Like Avery, he too makes it to the floating island, noting that for some strange reason he's losing hunger. He flips each of the trapdoors, noting the block underneath. And then he doesn't say anything. Thinking. Until he makes a pickaxe and tries digging around the door. But it's to no avail. There's netherite on all sides. He gives up on digging and tries breaking into each one of the pillars. But it's the same thing we've already seen. Redstone and no solution or hints. Except for one. The diamond block pillar. Durlord lets the zombie out and goes inside, but there's nothing to find here. This is the only pillar with diamond, but it's not even the only unique block, and just like the others, it's empty. So, fully stumped, Durlord sits and thinks. The zombie isn't burning. When exposed to direct sunlight in Minecraft, zombies burn 100% of the
I mean, it was burning for a little bit there.
time, but somehow this zombie stopped. Despite being directly under the sun and burning before, it's totally fine. Minecraft follows rules. This doesn't just happen, and Durlord
Unless you program around those rules.
immediately realizes what it means. Something is blocking the sunlight. Usually, if any block was there, you'd see it right away, but there's one block in Minecraft that doesn't render in if you're standing far enough away, and yet has the ability to shade zombies from direct sunlight.
Barrier blocks?
Shulker boxes.
Oh.
Now, it's impossible to
I have not played enough to know exactly what shulkers are, but I've heard about them.
know how high in the sky these shulkers actually are, but if they're up there, then it means they aren't just casting a shadow onto the zombie. They're also casting it onto the water. So all Durlord has to do to see them is turn down his brightness. And there it is. Shadows in the shape of arrows and a ring, all pointing to one spot in the ground, completely invisible without the lower brightness.
Okay, and what does that mean? Diggy, diggy, dig a hold. Oh, interesting. And then we come to the library. Oh! sorry, I gotta read that one back for just a quick moment. Well, part of me feels bad for Saps. He has no idea what's about to happen to him. Oh, that's Flexion's speech. Okay. Nice pull. That's a nice reference. And of course, that's page 1, though. That's kind of... And then there's the main book. Why is the library part's the most interesting part so far?
The same conversation with Avery unfolds, nothing we haven't seen before. But any second now, something should happen.
And there that happens, I guess. What's kind of interesting is that if we were doing this from his perspective, it almost seems like he's been on there a lot less time than Mr. Mayo has, considering he's been at it for like 13 hours. Sounds to me this Durlord guy has kind of been at it much less. You killed him! You murdered him! Why would you do such a thing? Well, that's rude. Such a rude dude. Well, at least you get his tadpole. Tadpole. What's the word I'm looking for? Lily pad. At least you got his lily pad. Ooh, what's that, I wonder? Ooh, creepy.
You are awake.
I swear to God, if we end up in Skyrim...
You shouldn't be. You are awake, but you are alone. There is only darkness for you. There is no hope. There is no future. And this is only the beginning. Today, 724 days after the Genesis, I will fuse with the vessel and finally escape this digital realm. And then your world will belong to its king. The vessel must remain intact. Its mind must remain clean.
So we went through all of that just to get to this point again.
You may have moved it, but it will return. As for you, you are nothing. A human has no place in the business of gods. How fearful it must have been to fall into a realm of which you do not belong. I will remove you.
Oh, how nice of you.
Now, sleep.
No.
Dun dun
You
dun.
have no choice. Sleep.
No.
Your mind is strong, but I am beyond strength. I am. Now, fall.
Well, that was rude. So, let me guess, Carcosa?
I'm just gonna let the video play.
Nice big mausoleum there. Why does this make me want to play Dark Souls? And now we walk around waiting for something interesting to happen.
There's a gate, but no way to open it.
As far as we know.
Durlord is stuck here. Somewhere else in this realm, that thing is waiting for Avery,
That is a pretty nice effect, I will give him that.
who's, I don't know where, somewhere else, I hope. When they meet, whenever that thing's form is finished constructing, it and Avery will merge into one. I mean, you heard what it said. You don't need me to explain it to you.
Thank God!
Durlord has to get out of here. By any means. Using boats, you can phase through plenty of walls in Minecraft.
Why not just break down the gate?
But Durlord can't seem to get it to work. That's off the table. He's scared to break anything. Whatever system connects these doors together, he doesn't want to ruin it. But eventually, he runs out of options and breaks through. Nothing works. Nothing works at all. He's stuck here. There's no way out.
Well, hey, if you break through the whole thing, at least that means Mr. Yellow Guy can't be able to do anything.
No way to save Avery and no way to stop any of this.
Until the sudden correct answer suddenly happens. This is gonna be a bit, I can already tell. Good question, what are you doing? I've been asking myself all through this video.
This is clearly not working. If I can't escape with your logic, I'll escape with mine. Because unfortunately for you, while I may be in your world, we're still playing Minecraft. So for all intents and purposes, you're in my domain.
Okay, good luck with that.
At the end of the day, Minecraft is a game. If there's a way out, then I can find it.
Good luck with that. What, are you gonna make another portal?
I see it. The Y level is 321. Sea level should be single digits if this was empty. If you're confused, Durlord is referring to two things. The Y level is how high up in the world he is. The lowest possible Y is negative 64. He's at 321. Unnaturally high. The sea level, and I'm simplifying a little, is how much air is below you. If it was just straight nothing, or blocks underneath Durlord, you'd expect the sea counter to stay identical no matter where you were, somewhere in the single digits.
But
But it's not. It's changing. So maybe there's something below him. I mean, that doesn't matter though if he can't get to it, and no matter where he digs, even where the sea value is the highest, there's unbreakable black blocks right below him. Except, there is one way through. The boat. You see, boats are pretty famous for being able to phase through blocks sideways, but what a lot of people might not know is that if you get in and out of a boat fast enough, you can also use it to phase downwards.
The king in yellow, beat by a hacker.
It's a gamble, that's for sure. Odds are I could fall through and die in the void.
Hey, worst case scenario, we just respawn the beginning, right?
I mean, if nothing's there, nothing's there.
To be fair, you haven't even found out what happens if you die. Just go build a nice tower and then hop off and we'll see where you respawn.
But if something is there... According to all the logic I've seen so far, the only way out of a world is through a gate. But if I'm to trust Minecraft and all of my logic,
Personally, I wouldn't trust Minecraft logic that much.
then every part of me is screaming that there's something down there.
Kid, while I can't hear you, it's too darn loud! God damn it, music is so loud! Stop staring at it and get moving! Freaky. Okay, that's pretty darn cool. You have now entered the hypercube. Lagging like a bitch over here, man. No idea why you're hesitating. Go, go, go.
He's out. One door between him and whatever is at the end of this. One chance to save Avery. But once again, curiosity gets the best of him, and he decides to take one more peek behind the gate.
And now you start at the very beginning again! Woo! And cut.
It's the same village in Avery's original world, but seemingly frozen in time, suspended in the void. Durlord explores the various houses, checking corners but finding nothing of interest.
Wonder how long it took to make these whole worlds.
Until he spots a barrel hidden in the ground.
Well, ain't that convenient? Do a barrel! Look to the books.
I will bury this one day.
Oh god, there's 74 freaking pages!
Yet the sun still sets. Upon a moment, each night, silent, away. I am tired,
Me too.
and they sleep.
Can I?
I can write truths in moments like this. I have an aching stain pounding across my mind, and I cannot tell them, and they cannot help, and I know nothing.
And I have no mouth and I must scream!
Each day they speak of me in whispers, of my mind that must stay clean. They speak of gold, given gold, and found flames. These silent nights are ringing now. I don't know how long I can hide it. From them, from him, he cannot ever notice. I know a way. There must exist a remedy. If I can stay awake long enough, if I can stay silent, unseen, the scriptures are my only hope. The scriptures are watched from dawn to dusk. Yet, I have dug another way. Beneath. And the roaring of my head barely lets me sleep. Tomorrow is the final eve. Tonight, he will be awake. I must be silence. I will clear my mind. It was there,
Thank god he sped up a little bit.
the remedy, and the page I should not know. The page he follows as he prepares, the page he reads alone, far from watchful eyes, the key to something new, to speak at the old door of the one. Words for a union of minds. I could not forget it as I snuck home through the bushes. I had never seen a firefly before.
Random as heck.
Someone is coming. He stood there, in the corner, with dark eyes, whispering,
Just me in the corner.
chanting. He is gone. Brother Eunice is gone. Dawn is coming. Father
I think I remember the name Brother Aeneas from somewhere else.
can't know. I can't have this page in my mind. I can't let him find my words this time. He will never read it. Or this book. This tomb of the page. I can't know it any longer. I bury these words. Dawn has come. My mind feels quiet once more. Empty. Silent.
Yeah, I feel pretty darn empty too.
Clean. How nice.
Thank god it's over. Oh my god. Go on. Oh dear god, dude. Don't say it. Don't say the words. So all that for nothing? Is that what we're getting? Nothing for that at all? Oh great, we have another moments of one random standing around doing nothing. Damn it, he's gonna say the words, isn't he?
The ritual to let the king into our world involves someone, originally whoever wrote this book, repeating a phrase, a spell
Don't.
of sorts.
Do not copy and paste it. Do not copy and paste that.
When they repeat it, the king enters their mind, using it as a gate to our world, becoming one with whoever
Damn it, he's gonna copy and paste it.
recited the spell. The mind of the user must remain clean to ensure a proper transfer. With any other human, it would probably work fine, no problem. But what about Durlord? Someone whose mind is so corrupted, so full of infinite knowledge, and a mind that would collapse on itself the moment he looks away from his screen. If he repeats the spell, and invites the king into his head, and then his mind deteriorates, what will happen to the king?
Maybe he just takes over. What, are you gonna just jump off for whatever reason?
Avery.
Durlord?
Avery, listen.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm okay, but I need you to
What
listen.
happened? I like blacked out and woke up in front of the gates again.
Back in your world?
Yeah, back in my world.
Okay, listen. I need you to hurry, Avery. We don't have a lot of time. You've seen the tree, right?
Yeah, the big one on the disappearing mountains.
Right. You need to get to the top.
Why?
There's a giant pile of gold up there, okay? I couldn't get any before, but I need you to collect it and cover up all the doors you can find, like the book said to do.
At the top of the tree?
Exactly. It'll take me too long to get there, so you have to do it, okay?
Okay,
That sounds like a distraction. I don't remember a giant pile of gold.
I'll try.
I'm counting on you.
I won't let you down, Durlord.
Derek is good too, if you'd like.
Got it. See you soon. Just stay there.
You know, technically, we've not seen what happens if someone tries to go back the way they came. And? Okay. No, don't be looking back. Come on, get a move on. Chop, chop. And And of course, we have ear-splitting music again. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. Oh, nice cathedral now. Very nice finish. Very Andornon. Why does this music bring me back to Nostra? No, if y'all got something for this music, I guess I will too. Yes, it's very pretty. Move along now, come on. Shiny. Very big guitar. Great, it's glitching out. Having issues. Okay. Thank God that crazy music is over. Okay. Damn, it's some very fine architecture. You gotta give them some credit on that. You think they actually made it that way, or used a tool? It's very difficult to give someone a fear of heights from the ground level. Oh, look, it's the, big old 3 spring thing. Okay. You gonna say the words? Seems like as good a place as any. Oh, here we go. It's our buddy again, yeah? Oh, aye. Hello. It does a lever in the eyeball. That's funny. Aye. Let me guess, is there another one right behind him? I just get... Oh, my. Well, that's quite a few eyes. A lot of eyes. Good lord, how long did it take to make this thing? Here he comes, I think. Here he comes to raise the day! Oh, now it's a big ol' eye! That's a big ol' lie.
You've returned. But your return is too late.
Why Avery?
Because he's completely dim.
Silence. In mere hours, I will be ready to fuse with the vessel.
Why Avery?
You speak.
Why is Avery the vessel? Why him?
I mean, hey, if they got an empty head.
It is time that you exit. Your stay in this domain is over.
I already closed the door. I read the book in the library. I know how to seal you. The doors are closed. You'll never reach Avery. Your plan failed. He's gone. I sent him away and he won't come back.
Fool. How pitiful to see one so smart be reduced to so little.
I can't tell if that's actually the voice actor for Darkest Dungeon or someone doing an imitation. Either way, it's pretty good.
Do you truly believe I would leave the instructions to my ruin in my own domain?
Got a fair point.
The doors are meaningless. There is no power in closing them. I had you find that book. I fabricated that truth. I gave you false hope. I'm surprised you even returned. There must be a hole somewhere. But no matter. Your return is in vain. In minutes, when my form has finished constructing, I will bring the vessel here, and we will combine. It will recite the spell, and the gates to the physical world will finally be open, and I will rule what is mine. You, however, will not be lucky enough to experience it. I will dispose of you painlessly as a thank you for bringing the vessel to me.
Thank you, Mr. Freeman.
Now, parry. What? You invoke the spell? Why? How?
Come again?
Silence. That can't be. Why do you know that spell? Why would you invoke it?
Because it just happens to be in a barrel in the middle of nowhere.
The mind must be clean. Why would you invoke that spell? The mind must be clean. Why? You are ruining yourself. You are
Your universe is looking a little unstable.
Silence. You fool. Don't you realize you're destroying your own mind too? You'll cease to exist if we merge. There will be nothing left of you. Cancel the spell. Cancel it. Speak.
Now you talk?
Release the spell. Repeat it.
I don't think I will.
You must be clean. Your mind will no longer exist. Cancel the spell. I'll give you anything you wish. Life, power. No. You will know everything. Your mind will be spared. You will survive the arrival. You will live. Release the spell. Repeat those words. Release it.
So long, King Bowser! Is it over? Now what happens? Got real quiet!
Life.
Oh, he's back.
Dear Lord?
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Avery. What are you doing here? Why aren't you at the tree?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here? You lied to me. There was nothing on that tree, dear Lord. What are you doing here? What is this?
Avery, I need you to leave now.
I'm not leaving until you talk to me.
I'm not talking. You have to go now.
Why?
I'm finishing the job, Avery. You need to get out of here.
What do you mean finishing the job? What is this?
Come on, Avery is a dunce. You gotta explain it. You need to explain things in very specific terms, or else you'll never believe you.
Avery, I need you to leave this world, and then I'll explain, okay? Disconnect right now, and I'll tell you after. Close Minecraft, close your computer. I'll tell you what's going on soon.
No, I won't go. Tell me what's going on now.
I will afterwards.
I swear to God, if this ends with a Happy New Year, I am going to flip.
I don't believe you.
Avery, I need you to leave, or this will all be ruined.
I'm not going until you tell me what's going on. What is this place, and what are you doing?
Avery, I'm not asking.
I'm stopping a Lovecraftian evil here. You're ruining the stoppage. You're going to be his vessel. Go! Is that so hard to say?
If you don't leave, I'll kill you.
Will you? Well, I'll kill you first. Tell me what's going on.
Avery, the only way to stop this thing is to have it merge with someone whose mind is already gone. If I force it to enter my mind, as it deteriorates, it'll go down with me, okay? It'll be trapped. We will win. but I need you to leave this area or it won't work. If you stay here, it all falls apart. I have it under control. Just leave.
And what'll happen to you?
I don't know.
Don't lie to me.
I said I don't know. My mind is gone anyway, Avery. It doesn't matter what's gonna happen to me. I can't look
You don't know anything about Derek, dude. Come on, let him go.
away from this computer without horrible pain. Soon I probably won't even be able to think at all. If you stay here, it'll merge with you too. That's exactly what it wants. It'll be free in the physical world. Do you want that?
I don't care.
Also, what the heck is this music?
I'm not letting you do this. There has to be another way. Not this one.
We don't have time, Avery.
Yes, we do. There has to be another way, dear Lord. Please. There has to be another way.
Why is there always some sort of bleeding heart that has to think there's always another way when they could just so easily get things done the right way?
Avery, you can't stay here. You have so much life to live.
And I owe it to you.
No, you do not. That is an
You don't even know who she is!
insane thing to say. You don't even know me.
You warned me, Derek.
Oh.
You're only part of this because it wanted me. It's not your fault you're here. I'm not letting you die for me.
Avery, if you don't go, we'll both die.
Yep, just stand there silently as the music blows over your drums.
Okay, you might not even remember me when you're out of here. Who knows how this place works?
Even if I don't, my recording will.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Now leave, Avery.
No. I'm staying with you, dear Lord. You can't stop me, no matter what you say. You warned me. You saved me. If we're doing this, we're doing it together.
I love how the king is just kind of in the background, letting all this happen.
I don't care.
You're staying?
Yes.
You won't leave.
No.
Avery, what's in your inventory?
What?
What's in your inventory?
Wait!
Made you look.
Until next time, friend.
See you next year. Good lord, I couldn't even tell I was paused for a while there. Are you just gonna stand there? Okay, thank you. All these pauses keep killing me, man. Oh, look who's back.
As for you, you idiot.
Imagine calling a elder god an idiot.
Isn't it ironic?
Ironic.
That a king loses to a lord.
Ha. Ha 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 ha.
You lumping moron.
Kinda rubbing it in there, don't you? Oh god, why do I get the funky feeling this pride is gonna bite him in the butt? He's celebrating way too hard right now. Is it over?
Well, there's one more file in this folder.
That just happened to show up.
It's just a link to one final video. You know, it's weird writing a final letter. Almost as if I have to come to terms with whatever this is. Which is something I find quite displeasurable. But here I am. Why did I even record all this? I don't know.
To make a funny YouTube video!
Well, I do know. I just don't want to be forgotten. God, my head hurts like hell. I can feel myself slipping as we become one. And my mind becomes a prison.
Isn't the mind always a prison?
What a true shame it is. All the knowledge in the world and no way to use it. That's how it should be, I suppose. We stumbled into a world we have no business in. This is just the cost. Please don't think you failed, Avery. When you read this, don't think you let me down. You didn't. And it's thanks to you and all that you did that millions live to see another day.
You know, technically, all this could have been done without Avery ever being there, from what I'm experiencing.
And thanks to you, I got a chance to see all the beauty of the universe. Things I never even knew were in the world.
Avery had no effect on any of this!
Or could be. A chance no human will ever get again. I'm grateful that I saw it all, even if it was just for a little. You're capable of great things. You'll do great things. So believe in yourself. And I don't just say that because I saw it. It doesn't take a god for me to figure that out. I know it because I know you.
But do you really?
Goodbye, my friend. Whatever you do at the crossroads, keep going forward. Or something like that. I was never really good with endings.
I don't know who this Durlord 3 guy is, but if he left me this message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened.
Oh god, we're going through it all over again! Well, that was a very interesting tale. I don't know if I can call that video of the year like some people like to, but it was definitely an interesting one. The first half, everything involving Avery just kept frustrating me. All the narrations like, oh, this is an impossible world. Dude, it's not that par, it's pretty par for the course for a crazy outstanding mod. That being said, I did really enjoy this. The second half really got me. I enjoyed that. Going Lovecraftian was definitely a very good turn. Pretty much everything going the Durlord path is definitely a lot more interesting. And then the ending definitely was pretty interesting as well. Although there's always that crazy bleeding heart guy who wants to try and make everybody win, even though you can't. But yeah, honestly, it was a fun tale. Not video of the year, but gorgeous set pieces. It was very gorgeous work. I got to give it to him on that. Oh, so much. I can clearly tell a lot of love went into a lot of the artistry, and I love it very much on that. There was a lot of effort put towards it. I can feel that. The overacting really killed me, and all those pauses and moments of stoppages, like, oh my god, it was so much! And all the loud, ear-piercing music! Oh dear god! It just got to me, man. But, that being said, I did enjoy it. Ultimately, I enjoyed it. And I hope you all did too. And, yeah. Please, in the comments, leave your thoughts about this episode for me here and anything else you'd like me to react towards. And if you enjoyed it, please do leave a like and please do subscribe. Help follow along with any more of my adventures I want to watch around with and help build my community. I thank you very much for coming with me and be sure to live life to the max. I'm out.